Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again, and I'm back with another 40k video from Major Kill. So I gotta appreciate you guys for suggesting different videos, topics to go over and stuff like that, like this one here today, which is why becoming a Demon Prince actually sucks. I can only imagine, you're horribly mutated, you're at the whim of your Chaos God. I'm sure you're in charge of, an army. I'm sure if something goes wrong, you lose that battle, and your Chaos God's not in a good mood, I'm sure it takes it out on you, being shackled to said Chaos God. Although I wonder how Undivided works. That's always interesting, like Be'lakor, for example. Demon Prince of Undivided. Can he, do as he pleases? Does he have to stay neutral? Like, if Khorne and Nurgle are going at each other, can he pick a side? I'm assuming so, because, what's the... Well, I don't know. Chaos Undivided, you're supposed to... I think, aren't you? You're supposed to, balance all four Chaos Gods and not really play favorites to one more than the other, right? Because then, I don't know. I'm very curious about how Undivided works and stuff like that. It's not like the Chaos Gods can strip him of his demonic gifts. Because, you have to put your trust in the other Chaos Gods. And are you? Alright guys, Be'lakor's been causing us a problem. Let's remove our demonic gifts from him. Alright, on the count of 3, we're going to strip him of his gifts. 1, 2, 3. And all it takes is just one Chaos God to be like, I don't think I will. And now Be'lakor belongs to that Chaos God. So I don't know. I'm very interested on how Undivided works. That's very interesting. But anyways, let's get on to the video and find out why becoming a Demon Prince actually sucks. Here we go.
G'day guys and gal. A lot of people wonder why Chaos is so appealing.
That was loud.
Space Marines will flock to the Dark Gods in their thousands, selling their souls knowing that if they die, they will be torn to shreds in the warp. Yet not a single Space Marine has joined the Tau Empire, despite it arguably being a way better option. Well, a big part of why people join Chaos is the potential.
That would be
for
an
them to one
interesting
day
video.
ascend to
What
become
would
a
life be
Demon
like
Prince. But a Demon Prince
if you join the
Tau, has a
Tau?
lot of willpower, and whilst
I wonder if
his
he's got a
free will
video
is
on
shackled
that.
by whatever god you are a patron of, they still get plenty of control. But what if being a Demon Prince actually sucks? What if there are catches and clauses that make it a fate far worse than death? What if the ultimate prize for joining Chaos is just another sick, sad joke? Before we get started, Natty Plus Supplements, a company I've spent over a year working on, is going live tomorrow. All natural ingredients, all water approved,
what
all
if there
based
are
on
clauses
science. The
and
reason
stuff
I
like
found Natty
that?
Plus Subs is that I believe that the right supplement in
Sign
the right
on the
dose and
line.
the right context can have a profound effect on your health and well-being. But the problem is, what is the right supplement? What is the right dose? What is the right context?
Yeah, I don't know.
If I want to protect my liver due to my love of binge drinking, what do I need to take and how much should I take? So I decided to take out the guesswork and formulate 5 hero supplement stacks, each targeting an essential part of a man's life. The ultimate liver support stack is incredible for protecting and healing your liver. This is a bodybuilder we tested it on. His liver enzymes went from extreme and horrific due to his bodybuilding to within the healthy reference range after 30 days of taking it. For me personally, when I got back from Europe, which was like
Not
a
bad.
5-week bender more or less, I was taking the liver support the entire time I was away, and my blood work showed my liver had never been healthier. Then we have the ultimate testosterone booster, only using natural, scientifically proven to be effective ingredients. Zach, a friend we tested it on, experienced a 50% increase in total testosterone. Then there is the ultimate blood sugar support, which improves insulin sensitivity, which is great for processing foods, especially if you're pre-diabetic. Then we also have the estrogen reduction, which I find usually decreases my estrogen by about 10 to 20%. Great if you are just above where you want to be, but don't want to be using those more harsh anti-estrogenic medications. Then we have the ultimate multivitamin for men, which contains well-dosed essential vitamins and minerals, as well as some awesome performance and anti-inflammatory ingredients, like glutathione and selenium. We didn't just do that shit that most multivitamins do, where they put in a gazillion vitamins and minerals at micro-ineffectual doses to try and make it look good. Basically, if an ingredient doesn't have scientific backing or it's really common in food, we didn't include it. Our website even has a page linking to studies for each ingredient we use for each supplement. If you join the waitlist now, you get 50% off when we go live tomorrow. If you're seeing this video late, don't stress. You can still sign up for the 50% off even during the waitlist sale. It'll just give you instant access. Link will be below. Signing up doesn't lock you into buying anything, so there's no reason not to check it out. Today we'll go over why becoming a Demon Prince is actually a pretty bad idea, detailing what it actually entails, and discussing if it truly is Chaos's sickest joke. Let's get into it.
Chaos's sickest joke.
So when you join Chaos, the light at the end of the tunnel is the potential to become a Demon Prince. Anyone can technically become one, a cultist, a space marine, or even a Primarch. All they need to do is impress a Chaos God enough so that that god will infuse them with a small percentage of their overall power, like filling up a fleshlight. This potential outcome is what drives nearly all Chaos followers and keeps them hopeful. After all, if you have no hope for anything greater, then your morale and dedication would be absolutely trash. Now some Chaos followers do not want to become a Demon Prince and quite enjoy their status as a Chaos enhanced but still mortal follower. People like
a Chaos Lord.
Although I'm not sure if the term mortal really applies very well here. But for the other 99%, it's definitely the final goal. As a more thorough example, let's say your world gets invaded by Chaos and you don't want to get ass raped to death by demons. Hence you pledge allegiance to Chaos and become a cultist. Now being a cultist isn't super fun. You're used as cannon fodder and slave labor by Chaos.
Yeah, of course, you're the bottom of the bottom.
Basically, you need to do something cool to stand out in battle and get pulled out of the shit pit. Something like slaying a loyalist Astartes and claiming their skull, or showing off solid leadership or saving a traitor space marine. Something that earns the respect of your overlords.
Not bad.
You'll be pulled up into a position of authority, which still has a very high chance of death. Now, it isn't just a case of climbing the ladder until you become a Demon Prince. You are merely using these upgrades and authority to put yourself in a position to do something epic. Maybe you blow up 1,000 orphanages. Maybe you start an orgy in the middle of a war zone. Maybe you sneeze on a custodian and survive. Maybe you do a card trick that's so slick that a changer of ways gets confused. You basically need to do something so unique, interesting, and entertaining to one of the Chaos Gods that it gets their attention. See, they see the 40k universe as a fun game, not a battle for survival. So they will always pick the options that are most entertaining to them. There was an Imperial noblewoman that figured out how to summon Slaneshi demons and then grind up their essence and absorb them into herself, to replenish her youth without getting corrupted. Slanesh was initially pissed off that this woman was consuming parts of her, but then became impressed because it was unexpected. So she who thirst turned her into a Demon Prince. Sometimes you can reject the honor, but not often. Angron didn't want to turn, neither did Mortarion, yet here they are, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. What actually happens to you when you become a Demon Prince? Do you just gain a ton of power and become a demon, or is it something
I know Typhus.
Well, the evidence suggests that when you become a Demon Prince, your soul is removed and tossed into the warp. The hole where your soul was is then infused with your Chaos God's power, which elevates you into becoming a Demon Prince. Your body and mind is transfigured, but your soul is not. This also explains why cultist Demon Princes, Space Marine Demon Princes, and Primarch Demon Princes are all different power levels. They each have a different sized hole to fill. It is then further stated that because this new Demon Prince form does not actually have your soul in it, you technically die, with the Demon having your personality and some physical traits, but being an entirely separate entity, which means that the light at nearly every Chaos follower's tunnel is actually a trap, and even ascending is just a cool way to fucking die. It's kind of like that horrifying teleportation theory in some sci-fis, where people discover that the teleporters that everyone uses are actually just cloning machines, obliterating you and then rapidly rebuilding you in another location, but as a clone. So you technically die every time you teleport. So it's not actually you. That is a pretty bold claim I've made, so let's back it up with some evidence. When Asaman is fighting the Demon Prince of Slanesh, that demon is shocked to see that Asaman's soul is a dark void, a mirror of her own soul. Asaman mocks the demon. He's content with being a void that serves the Elder, knowing that he isn't really the true original Asaman, while she believes that she is still the same human that ascended. She is greatly disturbed when he mocks her. So just a clone. Created from the death of the mortal she thought she once was. He then proceeds to kill her with his demon-killing sword, actually killing the immortal demon once and for all, meaning there is nothing left of her, both mortal or immortal. Another example we can draw from is from the demon Primarchs. When Sanguinius was about to face his brother Horus, the ghost of Ferrus Manus came to him. Horus allowed the spirits of the dead Primarchs to come and witness the end and the death of Sanguinius, the Emperor, and the Imperium, just to show he could. Although Ferrus was the only one that managed to appease Sanguinius, pretty crazy. Sanguinius heard the shouts and screams of his other dead brothers, including Angron, Mortarion, and Fulgrim, with Ferrus more or less stating that upon ascending, each traitor Primarch was actually killed, and whatever they are now isn't actually them, but a powerful demon that uses their bodies, minds, and memories, and believes themselves to be them. So even the greatest of the champions who ascend still get killed. Definitely a pretty big womp womp. This appears to be a massive secret that Chaos holds close to its chest. If it was known that Ascension was just death, many champions would avoid it.
Now, what is the
willingly
rat?
ascended to Chaos, and he knows more about it than almost anyone else, so it's even potentially hidden from him. Or maybe they're just so cooked off all the Chaos Kool-Aid that they don't even care by this point, which also seems not too unrealistic. But what actually happens if you accept the bargain? Sure, you seem to die, or at least your soul is tossed into the warp, but is it destroyed like a normal soul? Well, it's hard to say. Whenever someone's corpse body is used to create a demon, it seems to also revitalize their dead spirit. For example, Tormageddon, the demon born from the corpse of Torgaddon, actually brought Torgaddon's soul back from the warp and allowed him to speak with Garviel Loken, almost like a side effect. Souls also don't seem to get instantly obliterated upon entering the warp. They generally can float around for some time, avoiding consumption or dissolution. For example,
so their souls are still
was
out there in
brought
the
back to
warp.
life many months after she was killed. She was traumatized but maintained her soul and consciousness. So your soul likely ends up being somewhat protected in the warp via being tethered to your old body, which is now a demon prince. Maybe this helps sustain the demon prince. Maybe it's a side effect. Maybe it just allows you to exist in the warp for a few more years than normal. It's not super well explained. For Primarchs it's different. Primarch souls don't dissolve and are too powerful to be consumed by warp entities. This is why Ferris was able to appear years after his death, and that is why the
that makes sense. I mean, they are Primarchs, so
can still appear to try and guide
look
sons,
what the Emperor had to do to
so I don't think the trait of
destroy
Primarchs
Horus's soul, you know?
is what is keeping them around. This also further backs up why the Fulgrim clone Fabius made was perfect. If Fulgrim was dead, that means his soul was in the warp and ready to be put into a new body. With such a well-crafted clone, it's no surprise that the Fulgrim soul was interested in.
I wonder if we will ever see anything about that clone, because that would be interesting.
So does becoming
although
a
what if it
demon prince
turns?
actually suck? Well, yeah, best case scenario, you just fucking die and can't enjoy any of the benefits of immortality or near limitless power. Worst case, your soul is trapped in the warp, unable to dissolve as you watch your demonic form rape and pillage as everyone curses your name. Either way sucks pretty bad. You become a cuck to your own body. The best case scenario for Chaos, in my opinion, is leveraging their gifts
so what type of soul
without going too far. People like Abaddon, Ahriman, and
so are you like an uncorrupted soul?
To become immortal, mostly independent, and maintain their sanity,
or
as
a
Chaos has
corrupted
decided
soul?
that they are more valuable and entertaining with a looser leash. Just another reason why joining Chaos is a shit idea, and basking in the light of the God Emperor is the vibe you want. If you enjoyed the video and you want to support the channel, then sign up for the Natty Plus Supplements waitlist. We're going live tomorrow with the 50% off discount. We will never do a discount like that again, and remember, you can sign up for instant access during this weekend. After that, the subs will be full price from then on. Hit the subscribe button and hit the real subscribe button for more demonic content. Join the Discord for more memes, and I'll see you in the next one.
Okay, so there we go. So that's why it's actually sucks becoming a demon prince. So when your soul gets sucked out, especially if like Primarchs, is it like an uncorrupted soul or a corrupted soul? Because he was saying something about, you know, you're basically watching your body infested with a demon, raping and pillaging and stuff like that. So that'd be even, I don't know, I think that'd be really dark if your uncorrupted soul was pulled out of your body and a demon was replaced in your body. So now you're watching your corrupted self going around committing all these horrible acts, and there's nothing you can do about it. That'd be pretty dark and twisted. You know, that'd be insane. You know, just imagine like Motarian watching his body fight Gilliman and stuff like that. That would be, yeah, that'd be pretty twisted. Hey, I mean, you know, it is 40k, you know, it is grim, dark, and twisted and stuff like that, so something like that wouldn't be surprising, you know? Yeah, we're just going to pull out your soul, your uncorrupted soul, so you're still like a loyalist, but you're going to watch your body mutate, become this demonic Primarch, and then go attack your brothers and stuff like that. Yeah, that'd be pretty twisted. That would be. And there's nothing you can do about it. Just sit there and watch, and that's it. That'd be twisted. But damn. But yeah, I guess that makes sense why people would want to join Chaos, you know. I mean, if you have a chance to become a demon prince, A demon prince. Sure, being, you know, like a low-level cultist, like, damn, I could be a demon prince. A prince. That sounds really cool. So I get the appeal and stuff like that. So, you know, I mean, you throw prince in there, sounds royalty, sounds high up. And there you go. There's your little, you know, there's your little thing you just dangle in front of them, you know? And yeah, you don't even get to reap any of the benefits. That is pretty sick and twisted. But yeah, I didn't go over anything about being undivided and stuff like that. Although I wonder if he's done a video on what would happen if you join the Tau. That would be interesting, because, you know, like you said early on in the video, you know, it's why people join Chaos and not the Tau, even though the Tau allegedly would be better. So I wonder what life would be like if someone joined the Tau. I'll have to see if he's got a video on that, because that sounds like a very interesting topic. Life, what is life like for joining the Tau? I think it'd be interesting. Alright, so anyways, there we go. There's the video, why becoming a Demon Prince actually sucks. So I appreciate you guys for suggesting the video and stuff like that. Keep it up. I always enjoy these suggestions and stuff like that. Always suggest more videos for me to check out and watch, and I'd be happy to make a video on them. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, that'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And other than that, just stick around. More videos are on the way. And I will see you guys next time.